Hello and welcome to a brand new series type thing. I don't know why I said it that was like the weirdest thing I've ever done. You may notice that I'm in the same clothes as my previous face camera type video thing, and that's because I'm recording it on the same day. Duh. Basically, I've just got home from holiday, ordered loads of bits for my gaming PC, and got into my gaming room, and I was just like, oh, this is messy. This is horrible, and I hate it. I love the fact that I've got a little den type thing in my house where I can just come up here, I can chill, I can do what I want, I can share it with my girlfriend. Okay, that's one thing I'm doing. This section here is hers. One day we might get rid of that, but don't tell her. Jokes. Carrie, if you're watching this, it's not gonna happen, I swear, I promise. Anyway, the camera's sat funny because it's sat on something. So I went out to get a couple of bits, and I was just like, I'm gonna clean up this den. Okay, I've got no cable management tools yet because I want to get all the cables ran and things beforehand. But first of all, I want to show you what we've got so far. Now, do remember this was a work in progress. This was just something I used to get comfortable, to really quickly record stuff. So I'm going to take you on a really quick tour. Okay, so this right here is the first thing you see when you walk into my gaming room. Ignore all this crap. It's normally a lot tidier. We've just been on holiday. This is all Kerry's makeup strewn all over the place because, like I said, we've just been on holiday. However, this mess over here, this is always messy, and this is what I'm here to fix. Okay, so first off, down here we've got my new keyboard and mouse that I've quickly ordered for the gaming PC parts, or the gaming PC, sorry. The rest of the stuff should be coming tomorrow. Here we've got my Turtle Beach headset that I use for my Xbox 360 when I'm running it through this monitor, because this monitor doesn't have any volume on it at all. So yeah, so I have to use headphones when I'm using that. Here we have my beautiful iMac, which I've had since 2009, I think I've had this. It's literally my baby. I love it. I record games through it. I do everything, which hopefully the only thing I'll be doing on this in the future is data storage and making thumbnails and stuff, because I've got the right software on here. I kind of want to retire it a little bit. One thing I was thinking about doing is seeing if it was possible, because I haven't even looked into it yet, to take the motherboard out of this and just have it floating about, maybe connect it up to a screen or something, so it's sort of just there. But yeah, this is my iMac. This is my gaming setup type thing. I'm getting rid of this keyboard and mouse. This needs sorting as well. And then this is my chair. Hopefully one day I'll get like a DX Racer or something cool. Something like that actually. This right here, this thing that's got all my crap buried on top of it. I don't know if you can actually see that because there we go, the lighting is adjusting. This is my gaming PC, but we'll talk more about that later on in the video. And then finally, the bit that you all been waiting for. You've sort of been thinking like, well, Kieran, if you haven't got a gaming PC, how do you record? Oh, by the way, these are my headphones that I also ordered. I just ordered cheap headphones for now until I get properly into it. These are also, this is the drivers and stuff that come with. It's fine. But inside this box we have my MacBook Pro, which I currently record games on. I love this, by the way, but it's terrible. It is the worst. Macs do not game, okay? I'm a total multimedia freak when it comes to making images and video editing and stuff. That's what this bad boy is for. This is why I love this computer. I mean, one day I want to get a better version of this, because obviously this has got like 100 gig or something on it. It's really pathetic hard drive. And then underneath this you can see there's a little laptop here. This is actually Kerry's old laptop, which I use for work whenever I work from home. I plug this boy into the screen here, and then I just work as normal. As you can see here, I've got a USB hub type thing. So when I'm using my MacBook, I plug the USB hub into there. That's got the mouse and keyboard wired in. I plug the USB hub into the MacBook, works great, and then I swap it and plug it into the Windows computer when I'm working on that. Really good. This is going to be the good thing about having my gaming computer, because all of this will not be used in this drawer ever again. So this drawer will actually be able to be used as a storage drawer. I won't have laptops and things in here, because everything that goes on this screen will come straight from that PC there. Also, if you have a look at the quick cable management, you can see I've got a HDMI in here. That won't need to be in here when obviously there's nothing in here. Got the power cable for the MacBook, which I literally just plug in. This is actually Kerry's MacBook charger. She always has a go at me for using it, but well, Kerry, I'm rebellious. These are spare batteries and things. One of them have actually leaked, but I don't really know how you get rid of broken batteries. I'm just gonna maybe chuck them in the bin later. That's probably the best option. This here was like a HDMI Thunderbolt type thing, not Thunderbolt. It was literally like £5 off eBay. Doesn't work. Worst thing I've ever bought. In here we have, this is the worst. Okay, so first off, I just want to point out this is very, very broken. Okay, IKEA? No. Okay, we bought one, it broke, so we bought another one. I don't know what we were thinking. Okay, so in here we have my old Xbox 360, which I can't let go of because I love it so much. We have all the setup and stuff. We have Connect for the Xbox One. We have my Xbox 360 controller, which actually I'm going to use for my gaming PC maybe, but I kind of want the Xbox One controller for that. Some Velcro, because you never know when you're going to need it. A useless box, because I was going to give one of them away a while ago, and a bunch of other stuff in there as well. All of this will get cleared out soon. In here, however, this is where the magic happens, okay? Because when I record my Xbox, I plug in, I don't know how well you can see this because the light is so bad. There we go. Okay, so when I record my Xbox, this is what I use. It's the Elgato Game Capture HD. It's probably one of the oldest ones they do, I think, now. They don't actually stock, I'm not sure if they stock anymore because there's like the HD 60 or something like that. But basically, when I'm recording my Xbox, I use this cable here. This basically goes through, back up to this screen here. However, there's a different HDMI plugged in. So there's two HDMIs floating about there. One of them is directly plugged from the laptop into there, and the other one is just plugged from the Elgato into the screen. And if I ever want to record my PC, I have to open up this drawer, swap out to another HDMI cable, pop it in there, and then the end of that HDMI cable comes here, then this plugs into there, and that plugs into the TV, and that is how it is. As you can see in the background there's my Turtle Beach Bluetooth thingy mabobby. It's quite cool that. I've had that Turtle Beach for years now, but yeah. Then we'll take you up further. This is my newest feature. This is my camera holder and I freaking love it. It's like, it's properly stuck. It's kind of stuck. No, it is properly stuck into the wall. We've got my light here, which I actually no longer use. I just want to get better lighting in the room. So this is currently all I use for lighting. It's really bad, but I want to get like maybe some nice lights up here or something like that. Make me look a bit more human. This is Velcro on the wall because this actually is really cool. It's powered by batteries, which is useless because it runs out like every single day. But it just Velcros onto the wall. Whenever I want it, I can have it that side or that side, whatever side is best. But yeah, like I say, it doesn't really work very well, so I barely use it. And then up there, we've got my 42-inch TV. This, like, back in the day, this is 3D. Is it called 3D? Do they call it that, or is it 4D? No, 4D is like you can touch it. Okay, so this is a 3D TV. It's really cool, but seriously, like, this is literally the angle that I look at it though. I look at it like this. So when you're gaming, you don't really want to be arched, your head arched up. You want to be looking forward, so that's what this monitor's for. What I really want to do though is I want to use this monitor for gaming. Here, I kind of don't want the Mac anymore there, but I want to keep the Mac, so again, I'm going to look at putting it in a box or something, I don't know. And then I want to get rid of this TV, and I actually want to use the money from this TV to put more screens on the wall, so I can game on this screen, and then I can have, like, you know, the settings up on this screen, like the live stream settings or whatever, just on this screen and this screen, and then, you know, maybe just as time goes on, add more screens and stuff and just make it look really cool. Or maybe even then up there have the lights, so have the screen, lights. Oh, it looks so cool. That's very long term. Currently, what we're working on is we are going to clean up these cables all around. I'm not going to get rid of this bad boy yet, but one day this is going to have to go. So the final thing that I want to show you guys that you're probably going to be really sick at is, can you see up there? Honestly, this is like the worst cable management ever. Just going to take my mic off and try and actually speak through the mic. As you see in there, kind of is an extension lead, which needs tidying up a lot. Again, the cables are just all tangled up in there, and they need, like I say, cleaning up. That extension lead, however, goes all the way from there, all the way down, all the way back, and goes into there. I do also have a plug socket here, but I kind of avoided using it for an extension lead because I sometimes plug my phone in. But today, we've got the first thing that we're going to improve this room with. So branching off the subject of that plug socket just a little bit, I went to the shop earlier. I feel the need to call it a store all the time because I've just been in America for like a week. and I picked up some things. So first thing I needed was just a normal kettle lead for my gaming PC, because that's the only thing that I don't have for it yet. That's not in the post. And then I needed also a VGA cable. Then I picked up this new extension lead, which is nice and new and shiny and stuff. I kind of bought this because I thought these plugs right here sort of twisted, so you could plug anything in and sort of move them around, but they don't. So that's a bit poop. But another thing that sort of attracted me to it was the fact that it's got it's surge protected, which is like massively important when you're buying electrical goods, especially important when you are doing something silly like me. So I've got this. A plug extender, so this plugs into the wall, that plugs into the wall, and then you've got two sockets here, outputs. Obviously they're not going to be inputs, you never get that, I don't know why I've said that. Also the cool thing about this is that it's got USB on the bottom, so that plug socket I was keeping free, I can just kind of leave this plugged in, plug this into that plug socket, and then I've got a free plug socket all the time just if I do need it, USBs if I need them, and the safe thing, this is a safe chain because it's all surge protected, don't forget. So if you're gonna comment and call me a retard, please don't. So yeah, so that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unplug every single plug that's in there, take it all out, and start again with these bad boys. Gonna come with? Because I don't want to do it alone, I'm scared. I must just very quickly say I didn't even expect that to fit. I thought the plugs at the back were going to push against the drawer and make it not. I'm happy. Okay, so there's a lot of mess on the floor that I'm going to clean up off camera because it's disgusting. But the main point I wanted to do was get this done here. This basically is A, charging my phone, which I freaking love, and B, this cable just trails along the wall currently. I want to get some wall plugs so it does actually sit in there. Or maybe we'll actually make it sit down there. I'm not too fussed about this cable being halfway up the wall. The main thing I want to do is make sure this is secure in here at all times, but I don't really know how I'm going to do that. I'll come back to that. But yeah, as you can see, we've tidied this all up so we can see what's plugged in there. Basically what I want is neat plugs, messy cables. So as long as the plugs are neat, then the cables can do their own thing. I'll try and keep them as tidy as possible, but obviously they are a priority. But you know what cables are like, they sort of just have a party themselves. My Xbox for now is staying right here. This panda dude is just chilling. Yeah, my Xbox is going to stay here for now because I actually want to play it tonight. And my gaming PC is going to stay right here until I build it. I will show you the inside of that now. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a quick run through of the inside of this PC currently. So just to note, this is all stuff that I got for like Christmas, so I've probably forgotten the name of most of the things in it. I've only got like 4 items in it, so it's nothing exciting. But what's to come, well, just getting it started up is going to be exciting for me, to be honest. So let's start with the motherboard. I've got an Asus Z170A or Z170A. It's a pretty cool motherboard. It just looked, to me, it sounds really weird building a PC for how it looks, but really this is my first PC. I'm not going to go absolutely crazy and spend thousands and thousands of pounds on awesome stuff because I've never PC gamed in my life. Not properly anyway, and it's something I definitely want to get into. Coming over here we've got the ATX 700 watt power supply. It's just a standard PSU, it's nothing fancy. And then we've got the wireless, I think it's just a TP link, I'm not sure. I'll have to link all of this stuff in the description. Once I've finished building it I will. And then we've got a 1TB hard drive, which is just standard here. I'm actually only going to use this for running games off of. It's an SSHD. I'm going to get an SSD It actually slots in right here, sits there, and then I believe it runs, like it's just going to run just the operating system. So basically all I've got left is the graphics card, the processor and the RAM, and the SSD, which is what I'm waiting for. I know this video was a bit messy. It's a bit messier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bit better to put together. I didn't think it was going to be as long either. My setup isn't fancy, my setup isn't cool. In fact, my setup is really, really, really bad. But this is what I want to improve. I do want an awesome setup one day. I want to save up and spend a lot of money on it eventually, and it's just really cool, or it will be really cool, rather than just showing you it then when it's all done and it's all like LED lights all over the place. I'd rather show you it now, so even if it's like 10 years time, you can see how far it's come, how far I've come, how much money I've wasted on PC parts, etc, etc. So for now, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my videos, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.